Yo, it's your boy G.Phresh in the building.
What's going on? It's your girl B Savage, and this is another episode of Slam, Sex, Love, and More.
Listen, we've been having a lot of technical difficulties. We getting back to the grind of things, so bear with us, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be doing all our videos on YouTube.
Yes.
No more lives. B, tell them how we're gonna do the lives.
So basically what we decided what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and post everything, the show, right? Fully edited, everything for y'all to watch, listen to, like, subscribe, because that's what we really need y'all to do too on top of viewing.
You gotta
right?
subscribe. Like,
yes.
Stop playing.
Yes, okay.
Subscribe.
Show support and subscribe, basically. That's it.
Comment.
Right. And so once you do
and
that,
share.
yes, then what we're going to do is we're going to go live on Mondays sometime at night. We're not going to give you a time because we be running on CP light skin shit and we ain't never on time. So we not even going to lie to you.
We got too much going on.
And say that we going to be there at 8 when we probably not.
We ain't going to be like Keisha Cole and like
versus
Keisha
tonight,
versus,
right?
Yeah, we ain't going to be like that.
No, so we're not going to promise you a time. All we know is that when we jump on the live, y'all jump on live with us, but it'll definitely be Monday nights. Then you could go ahead and we're going to have like a no holds bar. You can ask us all the questions, tell us your topics that you want to hear on next week's episode. And then once again, come back that following Monday to see if we picked your topic, if we talked about it, anything like that.
Which I think is dope because it's really hard to do a show and then like try to talk to you guys, look at the camera, talk to you guys, look at the camera.
We can't do that.
It's too much. Like,
too much.
Exactly. We want to dedicate that time to
we got 4, but you know, 2. We really got 2. So
you got jokes, right?
Okay,
all right.
Alright, so we're gonna start the show off with the shot breaker.
And
this week's question is going to be: would you fuck a midget?
No, you can't say midget. A
little person.
Little person, yeah.
Little person, forgive me.
Get it right.
From Little Women Atlanta, or she's on the original show. I met her
bad.
actually before. She's is
bad.
very pretty. So I met her in person. She was really, really nice, and she's very pretty. And her body is really nice too.
Little people have nice bodies.
No, I don't think so because I've seen the show. They don't. Yeah, no, they don't. Not all of them.
80%.
I don't agree with that.
70.
I don't know all the
60.
little people in the world, but I don't think that they are. I think there's definitely some chubby ones and
well,
they
got the little booty. Booties.
Right. Would you fuck a little person? I'm gonna go ahead and take my shot because the answer is no for me. Okay.
Yeah, I think for a girl, I think that's a hard no for a girl because just imagine what he's packing. Yeah. Like, I don't think, like, little men be, like, you know what I mean? Like, most of y'all girls already want a guy that's 7+ inches.
But wait,
Is a little man packing 7?
I don't know.
Because most girls, that's the average number that most girls will say they will want, like 6, 7.
Well, I would definitely question if they're packing only because from what I've seen on the shows that I've watched, the different, like, LA, the different shows, a lot of them actually, their husbands or a lot of them actually like and prefer to date regular sized men.
Because I'm pretty much sure it's the limit.
I was going to say that there's a few of them that they have a boyfriend or something that they are a little person as well. But I have seen on another show a little person that actually was dating a regular sized woman. So I don't know how that...
Because some women don't really care if you got like 6 or 7 or 8. You know, some women care if at least you got 5 inches that you're working with. And I wouldn't be surprised. I ain't trying to talk about another man's joint, but I won't be surprised if a little man is packing 5. And it's because some women's like, I don't want all that.
To me personally, I feel like it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean. That's just my personal preference. Usually niggas that got big dicks, they have no stroke game, no foreplay skills, and I'm not talking about like 6, 7, 8. I'm talking about like big, like 10,
joints.
9, 10, and I don't think we should really go past there, if that's y'all preference. If y'all want to, that's fine. But yeah, that's how I feel. So I feel like dudes that actually have averaged like the 6, the 7, you know what I mean? Because technically 5, 6, and 7 is average.
No,
5, 6, and 7 is average.
I think like 5.7 is average.
I think it's 5, 6, 7 is average, and I think that if it's under 5, it's small, and that if it's over 7, you're considered actually big. Like when you start getting to 8, you're automatically considered big. Yeah. That's what I think. And in regular world, not in the porn, not anything, just like regular. So yeah, so that was my answer. It was definitely no. Your answer was yes?
Facts. You ain't take a sip of your drink. Like
I took my shot though.
Babe.
Okay, you know what?
Take a sip. Make me feel
comfortable. This is why I'm always leaving here intoxicated, because you see the peer pressure, right?
It's not peer pressure. Just take a sip.
So I saw this video on Instagram, and what it said was, it basically was, the gentleman was explaining to a young woman that the more he fucks a woman is the less he likes them. And it kind of took me back because I was like, what? Like, what does that mean? So as he explained it was basically, ladies, he was saying that if he meets you and you guys have been sleeping together for like, let's say a month, right? And you have given him everything. You've pulled out the lingerie. You've let him have sex. You've given him backdoor, everything, all the stuff like that. He's saying if you've given him all of that within a month, by 2-3 months, he's going to be tired of you and done with you. So he said verbatim, the more I fuck you, the less I like you.
I think it depends on the guy. I mean, for me, I think this is what I would feel. If a girl holds back too much and then kind of hypes it up, oh yeah, like I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And when we get together, you know, whatever, when we're official and all this other stuff, and you get with her and it's like, blah. Like, so I'm going to leave. So my whole thing is, hey, listen, if we dating, you know, don't bring up all the stops, but don't hold back. So I think you gotta know, like, it's a median. You know, there's a good balance. You can't hold back, but then you can't, you know, be, you know, totally slutted out. You know what I'm saying? Because some girls got some weird fetishes. So then you don't know, like, you pull out something, you know, you oh babe, I want to try this, and then before you know it, the nigga like nah, I'm good. So it can work both ways, but if the sex is banging, I ain't leaving.
Right.
Period.
I didn't agree with that. I was actually watching it and I was like, this guy sounds crazy to me because there's no way that the more you fuck somebody, the less you would like them. I mean, I've met guys that have actually sat there and said, like, if you're not going to go all out the first time, what's the point? And we just discussed, like, the word, are you going to bust guts or are you going to just, like, hold back? And a lot of guys were like, I'm going for the jugular. Like, I'm going to make the impression. I mean, it's almost like an on the swallow, but I've had dudes that said, like, oh, people don't swallow the first time and you don't suck dick the first time or you don't do this.
Like, I get it. Like, we all grown. Right. I think it's petty for a guy to be like, oh, you didn't swallow the first time. Then we was talking and smashing. Then, you know, I don't like you after that. Like, okay, that's a little childish, know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think
you know, you gotta make that girl feel comfortable because with women, naturally, the more they're comfortable with you, the more nasty stuff they're gonna do with you.
Right.
So trust me, she's not. You gotta give her time to get nasty.
Right.
If you see a little potential, she's doing this and doing that.
Well, you can tell by how a woman talks. You can tell by how the conversations you guys have. If you're having conversations, to me, you could tell if a person, as I like to call them, vanilla, meaning that they plain, blah, right? Not too into anything. They just kind of regular, like, whatever, right? And then you could tell if there's a guy that's like, oh, I did this, or he's talking to you a certain type of way. You'll kind of know, oh, he's open-minded, or he's this or that. You'll pick up with it. And it's the same thing with a female. Like, certain people, prudes, you can't talk to them about them. They're not even going to want to talk about sex with you. They're going to be like, well, we're not having
like, it's things that I would do when I was, you know, single, where, like, I would know, like, if a girl's freaking out, like, if she ain't willing to have phone sex, I already know it's going to be trash. Okay. But if you try to get freaky on the phone, it's like, well, I don't want to do that. And, like, I already know.
I'm a big fan of phone sex.
Yeah, phone sex is
use your imagination. Yes. I think it's amazing.
Because it's if you have imagination to talk to someone and get them, you know, aroused over the phone and shit like that, or you know how to, you know, sex and text, whatever.
Right. It should be like a build up. I don't think that you guys should just jump in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, one night stands are different, but I feel like if you expect like the full all out, and I also think it's a double standard. I feel like men have to go all out. Not maybe on your freaky side, but like your dick game, you have to be given like grade A. Because like I said, I feel like
if you're an ugly nigga, I think you gotta go all out. I think if you a nigga that got,
that's not true.
I think no. When I mean all out, like remember we talked about you got grade A, you got grade C, you got F, right? F is horrible, right? Yeah, but in the average is A or C. But I feel like if you're a guy that got money, you're good looking. Some women will settle with the, you know, you could give her the B dick.
Okay, maybe
in the beginning,
right?
And then give her the A dick. You know, because if you're an ugly nigga, you gotta give her A dick. You know what I'm saying? If you broke, you work at Walmart, you gotta give her A dick.
Well, I heard that the broke ugly niggas actually have good dick. I don't.
Because they had nothing else to think about.
I heard from other friends they prefer to fuck. Broke
well, you know, I'm wrong. Yeah, because, you know, it'd be like the broke niggas. Like, yo, you work at Walmart.
So do you think broke girls got good pussy? Girls that, like, see, because I've heard a lot of times, I've heard, like, pretty girls, they sometimes, like, I had a guy actually say to me, like, you know, a lot of times if you're, like, a really pretty girl, they expect you to have mediocre pussy.
I say this. From my experiences, pretty girls are usually, from a grade, they're grade C. Girls with the fat asses. Yeah. Grade C.
One of my homeboys told me that he had a chick, pretty girl. I knew the girl, pretty girl, fat ass, everything. But he was like, yo, she lazy. Bro, the sex is whack because she lazy. It's not because her pussy bad. Her pussy good. It's just that she's lazy. It makes it whack for him. Like he's like, it's not fun.
That's why, like, when I was like, you know, I talk to certain girls, I make sure they were like athletes. Because usually girls that are athletes, they're flexible. They can do certain things. They can last a little bit longer. But you have a girl that's sometimes not an athlete. You know what I mean? She, oh, my knees hurt, my back hurt. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it trust me, it's true. One of my boys from high school told me, I'm like, that ain't true, nigga. I dated an athlete, and then I was like, oh shit, yeah.
So their endurance is up, probably.
They sexual endurance and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's some validity to that.
Yeah, I definitely don't agree that you should be doing like going all out. I don't think you have to swallow the first time. I don't think you do anything like that. I think that, you know, I do feel like it's an on the spot interview though. If
you swallow on the first time, that nigga might be in love the first time. So be careful, lady, about swallowing. Then you gonna have the nigga popping up your house and stuff like that, or niggas you eating ass on the first night.
So women can eat ass too?
Because
there's
a lot of women out here eating ass.
My dude best friend told me like y'all bitches be lying. Like if you women out here eating ass, y'all be lying.
A lot of girls are lying about this. I don't really be hearing niggas like, oh, I want my ass licked, but girls just be doing it. And a lot of y'all girls be lying and hiding about y'all.
I've heard that they be lying about it. So I've actually had a guy friend of mine tell me, what my dude best friend, I ain't gonna say his name, y'all, but you know, if you watch my Instagram,
you don't slam, we don't do names.
But he definitely told me that he gets his ass ate. He was like, there's a lot of bitches out here lying because they be doing that shit. He don't ask for it, they just do it. I had another guy friend that told me a bitch tried to eat his ass and he kicked her the fuck out. Like, get the fuck out of here, you wildin'. Like, I don't know what type of shit you want. So I don't know.
That's me.
This goes to one of those things where you can't go all out. You have to get to know a person, know their limits, know what they're into.
Pineapples.
Know what they're not into. I would love to try the grapefruit though. I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard some horror stories about that. Like, cause like grapefruit is very acidic. So if you going stroking in the
and that's why that nigga's dick was burning.
In your pee hole.
And that's why the nigga's dick was burning when Jada put it on him on Girl Strip.
Yeah, so no grapefruit on my joint. We're good.
Okay.
Nah.
Not even lovey-dovey though. Let's just like, you know, swip it over to the relationship.
All right, we're gonna switch it.
We're gonna swap it real quick because we got nasty with y'all. Now we're gonna take it to the relationship because we gotta have something for everybody. You know, the single people and the relationship because nasty can help y'all with both. Yeah. You know, because some of y'all relationship a little boring and y'all need to kind of spice it up a little bit. So, you know, maybe
a little paprika, a little cayenne pepper, you know what I mean?
Do a little spicy something like Popeyes, a little, you know, something.
Yo, so speaking about Popeyes, I went to Popeyes the other day. I like, it got spicy, and then they're like, nah, we got mild. I was about to burn the motherfucker down, like, because they didn't have no spicy, yo, like.
Let me tell you something. My daughter, she loves spicy. So she loves the spicy all that. And I don't want to wait 13 minutes after going through the drive-thru for the chicken Popeyes.
Popeyes be the worst. That's the only place of business that you go and you'll sit there and wait for 20 minutes for some fresh chicken.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I need to have shit ready because I don't want to do that, okay?
It's never going to be ready.
I don't want to do that.
Not at Popeyes.
No, I don't want to do that. We even see the other day and it still was the same shit.
I can't see that clone-ass chicken. No, I can't do that.
No, it was the same shit.
Nah, I ain't doing that, bro.
Speaking of going all out and doing all these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you talking to somebody, because I had a young lady come in my DM the other day.
Okay.
And she asked me for advice. And let me just say, I love when people ask me for advice. Like, I'm so open to giving it. So I really hope eventually, like, more of you guys will come and slide in my DM and do that. So she asked me, she's been seeing this guy. Mm-hmm. And she said that she wanted to know, like, should she put all her eggs in one basket? Or should she wait until that person is serious? Like, she's seeing this new guy. She really likes, but she feels like she should talk and entertain other people that she's really not interested in. So my advice was that if you like this person, put your energy and time into that person. Because why are we wasting energy outside if that's not really where we want to be? Right?
Absolutely.
Now, I used to be a person that did feel like don't put all your eggs in one basket until that person says it or does those things. But you have to understand. So my thing that I told her was my new motto going into dating someone or seeing somebody is that everybody starts with 100%. If you meet a person, no matter what your past is, no matter what the past is, they get 100%. One of my favorite English teachers, Miss, oh God. I can't even think of her name, but she was my favorite. She was my favorite. It's his fault. She was my favorite teacher, English teacher in 9th grade at Belleville High. She was my favorite English teacher. And what she did was she started everybody at 100. and she said that every time you miss a homework or you do something, it chips away from that 100. And I love that because other teachers start you with a 0 and you have to build up your grade. Yeah. This teacher started you with an A. If you did all your homework and you got decent grades or good grades, whatever, it played a big role in you getting an A for her class. Okay. So that's how I go into like dating someone. It's like everybody starts with 100. Basically, in my motto, you start with 100 and a piece of rope. You either use the rope to climb up and continue to stay at your 100, or you use it to tie it around your neck. You can't get like bonus points, like 110? No. You tie it around your neck and you hang yourself with it eventually. So,
you don't give extra credit?
No, fuck extra credit. You don't get second chances. Extra credit is a second chance because you didn't do what the fuck you supposed to do the first time. So, no, you do not get extra credit. You get it right the first time or that's it. Okay? I don't got time. So, don't you slurp that like that. It's not good.
I just had to slurp.
Right.
The bullshit.
Because that's not bullshit. You don't need no extra credit. So, do you feel like...
Did you get extra credit in high school? Did you use that shit?
No, because honestly, I was a nerd. I really just did my work and shit.
This nigga.
I really did. Like, I was one of the most popular nerds, like, in school. Like,
Facts, you were. I
literally was
I didn't worry about that. Like, I mean, it's a tough one because I think it depends on the individual, right? Like, not every individual can handle with, like, talking to multiple people at one time. Like, I know that I could talk to, like, multiple girls at one time. You know, when I was younger, like I could talk to 5 different girls, and basically, like, you could figure out, okay, this girl is this girl is that. So, but not everybody's like made up that way. They could just talk to multiple people. Some people go and talk to one person at one time, and then put all their energy in that one person. But I think everybody needs to be versed on like how to talk to maybe
So if they're capable of it,
if you're
capable of it. Will you, if you really like somebody, put all your eggs in a basket and just basically risk it? Because it's a risk. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen. It is a risk.
It's like when you say eggs in one basket, right?
Like if you meet somebody, if you're single and you meet somebody today and you talking for like a month and you really like them and you're spending all that time with them, but y'all haven't solidified, y'all haven't set no boundaries, no guidelines, no nothing. And then you meet somebody else or someone may come up from the past because you know when you want some new shit, that's from the past, like the crib will you. So some other shit come up and you like, I'm really not feeling it like her, but that's not my girl.
Yeah, you know what? I hate to say it.
So it's like,
your little method of the 100? Right. That's when it comes in because it's like, okay, so then you look at one girl, like, did you cancel me on a date? Are you more available than the next girl? Are you freakier than the other girl? So I think you start using process elimination, whatever. Like I said, I don't think it's smart for anyone to meet one person and then boom, relationship. You know what I'm saying? There's so
Not a relationship.
But even, okay, so...
Just that you're not going to entertain other people. Meaning, y'all not exclusive. Y'all haven't even had the exclusive conversation. Nothing.
Talk.
Are you going to be open? Like, if you go out and you see a bad chick, you going to bag that bad chick, even though you're like, I have somebody here that I really like.
Facts. Okay? I'm going to bag the other chick.
You're not putting your eggs in one basket. You're going to leave it open.
No. And then, you know, you get certain women that would try to put you in a box. Like, if you're talking to me, you only talking to me only. But if you ain't giving me certain privileges, like, you ain't cooking for me, you ain't giving me the bomb, you know what I mean?
Love to eat.
Niggas gotta eat.
If she giving you the bomb, are you still going to... This is my thing. Shorty didn't put nothing on you. It's no pressure. She's not telling you you're
I'm entertaining other hoes.
Okay.
Facts. I'm entertaining other hoes.
And ladies, I'm sorry. Gentlemen, too, I'm going to give y'all this. I do not think you should do that. I feel like, and this is a new thing for me, stepping out on faith, I really feel like, you know what? Stop wasting energy with people that you're not really interested in.
But it depends.
It
depends on what age, where you at in your life.
Fuck your age. If you have somebody that you are really interested in, right, and they are giving you, they're fulfilling you in every way that you need to be fulfilled. I'm not talking about I'm just saying you feel like this could be something. Okay. Why are we going to waste time and entertain other people and get to know
That's not the question, though. That question wasn't. No. That wasn't the question. Was the person putting in so much work?
I said that. I said said she's giving you everything. You said the poom poom, the cooking. I'm saying she's
Oh, but
that.
the first part of the question was, are you going to entertain other people and stuff like that? But if a girl is really putting in effort, then yeah, you whatever. I'm not saying that you go in and maybe you go on dates with other women, but you maybe entertain just to see, just a double check.
Right, but you said your answer. You're still going to entertain other people, and that's
to a degree. To a degree.
Look, and there's
you gotta
nothing wrong with that.
Unless you're the type of girl where, like, if I already got my chick that I'm talking to, whatever, but you coming in, you got the big ass titties. Got a nice whip type chick.
Double big titties is what he said, y'all.
Yeah, then I might have to reconsider, you know what I'm saying? Then I have to maybe see, okay, you got the personality, whatever, some nice, traits. Then we could make some shit happen. But for the most part, I think
you're going to have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah,
You're going to basically just go ahead and entertain people until that person show you that they serious or they doing everything that makes you feel like I need to put all my eggs in one basket.
Something that my mom always told me. People in a relationship change every 3 months. So basically like the season. Go talking to a girl or a guy, you gotta reevaluate the relationship every 3 months.
Right.
Then 6 months. 6 months is the big thing. And then after that, 9 months, the year. So I think you always, evaluating the relationship and seeing, okay, is this worth it? Is this, whatever.
I definitely believe that because one of my things is that a lot of people on my Italian side that have been married for a long time, their biggest thing that they say is that they fall in love with each other over and over again. And dating somebody on and off, I can definitely agree that you constantly fall in love with the person over and over again because people change. And so I definitely agree with that. Absolutely. So wrapping it up, supporting small businesses. Basically, we're going to get we're not even going to get messy again. We're just going to keep it real because it's just some blunt shit. Basically, my little sister got a lash line. Somebody decided to slide in my DM and say that it looked like shit. My thing is that, and we in a pandemic, we're doing all these challenges, we're doing all this stuff. It needs to be the challenge of black people supporting other black people. Now, this was a white person, and I don't even care about their race because it could have been somebody that
it could have been a brown, yellow, green, doesn't matter.
Right, I'm biracial. My mother's Italian. My father's black, so I'll talk about anybody
I'm just nigga.
Talk about, clearly. So my thing was
I'm African American.
This is somebody that started their own business, and somebody decided to go in my
At
DM.
16.
Right. Go in my DM and tell me that it looked like shit. So my thing is, I don't know what you have to do with your time, but I have better things to do with my time than to come in and be negative about it. So I challenge everybody with the busted challenge, all this shit. I challenge y'all to support small businesses, support each other, do it in a positive way. It's nothing wrong with giving criticism. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of people, as black people, we've tried to support black businesses. It don't come out right. It don't pan out right. I get all of that. Give positive criticism though. Like, say something positive about it, not just negative, because I don't even know you from a can of paint. And just so you know, white bitch, I'm on your ass. I don't give a fuck. I'm on your hips.
You on your ass. But here's the thing is too, and I was saying this to a friend, that a lot of black people do struggle with giving positive criticism.
And receiving it.
And receiving it.
And receiving
like is a restaurant near me, is a black owned restaurant, it's a soul food restaurant, amazing taste. It gets a lot of flack from a lot of black people, and when a lot of niggas be going on on Facebook, be saying little mean things, and it ain't that good. Listen, it gotta be good if the nigga got 3 locations.
Right.
He's doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Once again, is it like soul food from down south? No, it's not.
Right.
But is it the best that you could get here? It's like a infusion of like Jamaican / creativity type stuff. Like he does different, different empanadas, like jerk empanada stuff, and he has amazing service.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like my whole thing is, you go to certain soul food restaurants in Jersey, you don't even know if they're open. Like they do some funny duddy stuff. Like you go in on a Wednesday, we closed. Why you didn't put it on your Facebook? Why you didn't put it on your Instagram?
Right. So all we're doing is saying we're just challenging y'all to positively give feedback, positive, support small businesses. A lot of people, he has a sneaker business, he got his fat boy business, Greedy G, all that shit.
You already know.
You know what I mean? When he's going around trying all these secret menus and shit, eating a bunch of shit that he probably shouldn't be eating, but you know what, we gonna work, he gonna be alright. He gonna be alright.
Listen, I'm good, man.
Because he hits the gym, he claims y'all. So
I do hit the gym. Alright, so my problem is for me, is that I feel like I'm not in the 20 club. I'm in the 30 club. So I ain't trying to have abs anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm comfortable.
Right. You just trying to be decent. You trying to be like, okay.
Yeah, I ain't trying
healthy,
to. I'm healthy. I ain't trying to be sloppy looking.
Right.
I'm clean. I'm a clean dude. I dress fly. So as long as whatever you worry about, a girl worrying about my little stomach, then.
Yeah, so lady, don't count his abs. Don't do that.
Yeah, but I'm strong. I'll pick you up. Don't matter. So it's all good in the streets.
Right. So, real quick recap before we end the show. Just want to Bachelor because we agreed that we was watching a show. This nigga didn't watch the show. That's that light skin shit, but I'm going to represent for the cameras. I watched it.
I be doing sneakery stuff. I be doing sneaker stuff all the time.
Basically, James, you pissing me off. Me personally, you pissing me off. You kissing everybody. I don't like that. Don't put your mouth on everybody. That's not okay. Stop telling all these women that you like them, that you have feelings for them. Falling in love within 3 weeks? No.
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 I think you can fall in love
in 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
No, here's the thing.
With a stranger.
I think on
stranger danger. Fuck
listen,
that.
on certain people have very like that energy that you just can't.
The
aura, the energy, whatever. Now the thing is, can you build off that? Can you build off being in love with someone? But
are you in lust or are you in love?
Or
are
infatuation?
You right.
I think well with James, I think he's at. I don't think he understands.
No, you can't be in love. You know what? To me personally, when you're in love with somebody, it's the depths of knowing everything about that person. Is loving that for everything. So I don't feel like you can know all that in 3 weeks.
No. What I'm saying is certain people, like if you meet a certain individual, you could be very vulnerable with certain individuals where certain people
they can give up something that makes you feel safe.
Yeah, make you feel safe that whatever you share certain things. Mm-hmm. Like not every girl that I ever if I tell her something and she's like, oh, I've been through the same thing. I've been through this and this, that, and the third and yada yada yada. So then that could make you feel like okay that you're in love with someone. So I think there's levels to the shit. I think there's once again. It's
Meek Mill levels.
Yeah, it's shit. So once again, you could be in love with someone. You could be in lust with someone.
Right.
You could, have good vibes.
I just want James to stop kissing everybody. Let us know right now what you want to hear, what you want to hear us talk about. Your chance is to hit us up on Instagram, on live, on Monday nights. We're going to post on YouTube. Make sure that you check it. You watch it. You like it, you subscribe, drop a comment, do all that shit. I don't want to tell y'all this every week.
Interact with us.
Right. I don't want to tell y'all this every week. So just know now, Mondays we'll be posting the show. That's it. It's a wrap. Slam, Sex, Love, and More, Season 2, Episode 3.
1, 2.
Right. You might not see 1 or 2, just clips, but definitely it's a wrap.